Welcome back to NT Coins World. Today we're diving into some fascinating quarters from the Washington Quarter series, focusing on coins minted between 1977 and 1984. These coins might seem like everyday pieces, but each one has its own unique story. From design features and historical context to notable errors and collector interest, we'll explore what makes each of these quarters worth a closer look. Stick around to discover the rich history and potential value of the 1977 quarter dollar, the 1979 D quarter dollar, the 1983 D and 1983 P quarters, and finally, the 1984 D quarter dollar. Let's get started. 1977 quarter dollar coin. The 1977 quarter dollar is part of the long-standing Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. This series has become iconic in American coinage, with John Flanagan's classic design featuring Washington's profile on the obverse, which has been used continuously with only minor updates for over half a century. In 1977, the quarter was struck with a copper-nickel-clad composition, which was introduced in 1965 to replace the previous 90% silver composition due to rising metal costs. The obverse design is simple yet dignified, showing Washington's profile with liberty above his head, the date 1977, below his chin, and in God we trust to his left. The reverse design shows a powerful American eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows, a symbol of military readiness and strength. Over 468 million of these quarters were minted in 1977, making it a common coin in circulated condition. Due to this high mintage, the 1977 quarter typically doesn't hold much value in circulated condition, usually worth its face value. However, uncirculated or mint state coins graded MS65 or higher can fetch a premium among collectors, generally selling for $10 to $15 in high-grade condition. Errors are a fascinating aspect of the 1977 quarter, as with many coins from this era. Known errors for the 1977 quarter include off-center strikes, which occur when the coin is struck outside of its proper alignment, resulting in a partial image. There are also doubled dies, where certain parts of the design appear twice due to a misalignment in the die-making process. These errors can add significantly to the value, sometimes bringing in $50 or more, depending on the rarity and grade. Despite its common nature, the 1977 quarter remains an attractive piece for collectors due to its historical context as part of the copper-nickel era. It's a staple for those looking to build a comprehensive Washington Quarter collection, representing the steady production and timeless design that characterizes the Washington series. 1979 D quarter dollar coin. The 1979 D quarter dollar, minted at the Denver Mint, is another interesting piece in the Washington Quarter series. The Denver Mint is known for producing high-quality coinage, and its D mint mark, located to the right of Washington's ponytail, gives this coin its unique identity. The 1979 D quarter is made of the same copper-nickel-clad composition that was introduced in 1965, which consists of a copper core sandwiched between two layers of nickel. The obverse design remains John Flanagan's classic portrait of George Washington, while the reverse features the eagle with wings spread wide, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar. With a mintage of over 490 million, the 1979 D is a very common coin, especially in circulated condition. Because of its large production, circulated examples are generally only worth their face value. However, collectors prize uncirculated coins or coins in mint state conditions. Coins graded MS65 or above are worth around $8 to $12. Like other coins of its era, the 1979 D quarter has several interesting error varieties. Some examples include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted due to improper alignment. Doubled dies, a type of error where the design appears slightly doubled, can also be found on some coins. These errors can increase the value significantly, making certain 1979 D quarters worth $50 or more, especially in higher grades. For collectors, the 1979 D quarter is a solid addition to a Washington Quarter set, especially if you're looking for high-grade examples. Its connection to the Denver Mint and the possibility of finding error varieties make it a valuable and exciting coin for numismatists. 1983 D quarter dollar coin. The 1983 D quarter dollar is a standout among quarters of the 1980s. Despite a high mintage of nearly 617 million at the Denver Mint, the 1983 D is challenging to find in uncirculated condition. Many of these coins went directly into circulation, meaning high-grade examples are rare and sought after by collectors. The obverse features Washington's profile with the D mint mark to the right of his ponytail, while the reverse shows the familiar eagle design. This classic imagery makes the Washington Quarter a recognizable symbol of American currency. In terms of value, circulated 1983 D quarters are typically worth face value. However, in uncirculated conditions, this coin becomes much more valuable. An MS65 grade example can be worth around $30 to $50, with even higher values for grades MS66 and above. This makes the 1983D one of the more valuable quarters from this decade in high-grade condition. Errors also add to the interest in the 1983D quarter. Known errors include die cracks and doubled dies, with the spitting eagle error being a notable variety. This error occurs when a small die crack near the eagle's beak makes it appear as though the eagle is spitting. This quirky error is highly prized among collectors and can command prices well above the standard value. For collectors focusing on Washington quarters, the 1983D is a must-have due to its scarcity in uncirculated condition and its intriguing error varieties. It's a coin that adds both value and character to any collection. 1983p quarter dollar coin. The 1983p quarter dollar is another key coin from the Washington quarter series. Unlike most quarters from this period, the 1983p is relatively scarce in high-grade condition due to its extensive circulation, making it one of the more valuable quarters of the 1980s in uncirculated condition. Over 673 million were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but few were preserved in pristine condition. The obverse design features Washington's profile with the P mint mark absent, as Philadelphia coins didn't include a mint mark until 1980. The reverse is the familiar eagle design, symbolizing strength and patriotism. In circulated condition, the 1983p is worth face value. However, high-grade examples, particularly MS65 or higher, can fetch $30 to $40. The scarcity of uncirculated 1983p quarters drives demand, and prices can be significantly higher for coins in MS66 or above. Errors and varieties on the 1983p also attract collectors. Doubled dies and off-center strikes are particularly sought after. The spitting eagle error, which occurs due to a die crack, is also found on some 1983p quarters and can greatly increase the coin's value. For those building a Washington quarter collection, the 1983p is an essential addition. Its scarcity and error varieties make it a valuable and interesting piece in any collection. 1984D quarter dollar coin. The 1984D quarter dollar is another intriguing piece in the Washington quarter series, minted at the Denver Mint. While over 518 million were produced, this coin holds a unique place in the 1980s quarter lineup due to its collector interest in high-grade and error varieties. The obverse displays Washington's portrait with the D mint mark, while the reverse features the traditional eagle design. Coins in circulated condition are usually worth face value, but in high-grade conditions, such as MS65 or higher, the 1984D can be worth around $8 to $15, with higher premiums for MS67 or above. Errors on the 1984D include die cracks, doubled dies, and off-center strikes. These errors add interest and can boost the coin's value, particularly if the error is prominent and the coin is in a high grade. The 1984D is an attractive coin for collectors, especially for those interested in completing a full Washington quarter set. Its availability in high-grade condition and potential for unique error varieties make it a valuable addition to any collection. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 1977, 1979D, 1983D, 1983P, and 1984D quarter dollars. Each coin tells a unique story and holds a special place in the Washington quarter series. Whether you're interested in collecting high-grade coins, seeking out error varieties, or simply enjoying the history, these quarters offer something for every collector. Thanks for tuning into NT Coins World. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for